Hey, what's up, Water's Edge? So great to be with you guys. We kicked off a brand new series this past Sunday called Upside Down. And I tell you, just a great way to kick off not only this series, but also just this week being Love Week of just providing service to our community. And our lead pastor just did an incredible job just kicking off the series with this Upside Down series that we're in and relating to how you and I whatever we face, whatever we battle in life, that knowing that there's people in the Bible, particularly the Apostle Paul, that face the same thing, living in an upside down world with, looking up to a right side up God. And it's a pretty awesome series that we started. And I hope you're able to join us. If not, I wanted to share with you just a clip that I thought was just really powerful, I think, for you and I both today as we're living in a crazy time. But we know the ultimate source during these times, of course, is Jesus. But there was one particular point you guys got to see, and it's this clip right here. Check it out, and I'll be right back here with you to share with you my thoughts regarding this principle that our lead pastor taught. Check this out.
You'll quickly see that you feel right side up, even in an upside down world. I think that's why Paul would explain everything he was teaching by wrapping up with these concluding thoughts. Let me show it to you. Paul says this: therefore, since Jesus is my source and I'm his servant, therefore, we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So, Paul says, we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. You know what that means? It means that this old upside down world that we're living in, it's fleeting away. It's passing. It's temporary. It will not last forever. So we don't live for this world. And we aren't defined by this world. And we don't find our value or our worth from this world, because this world's upside down. But we are defined by, we find value and worth from a world outside of this one, a world that is, in fact, right side up. And yet we live day by day by day by day.
Now that is powerful, powerful stuff right there. And just as we think about persecuted, not abandoned, that point that I was sharing with you, or our lead pastor was sharing with you, is I think so many of us don't realize that when we go through difficult times, there's going to be people in our lives that are going to be rude, are going to be treating us as if they're an enemy. And I think what we have to remember is that when we face persecution in our lives, y'all, we have to remember that our God is with us. Our God is for us. And those thoughts that you have, and maybe some situations you have faced in the past where people have maybe abandoned you, maybe have left you, maybe a situation where friendships, relationships where people were with you at one point and now they're not. And I can tell you that today maybe God is asking you and calling you to remind you of his, I want you to check this word out. He's omnipresent. That means he's everywhere, and he's omniscient. He's all-knowing. And that so everything that you and I face, our God understands, and he knows what we're going through. But you got to remember this, is that he is never going to leave you, y'all. And I think this upside down world we're living in, I think that's a great promise for you and I, is that no matter what you're facing today, and I know as a parent, looking at our kids and school situations happening here in the next few weeks and decisions being made, you just wonder, like, how in the world are you going to make the right choice with your kids? And maybe you're stressed, maybe you're perplexed, maybe all these things that are going on in your life, but like maybe today you just need to look up to our amazing and powerful God and say, God, you know what? I know you have not left me, because his word promises that he's never going to leave you. And in a world we're living in that is upside down, there's going to be people that are going to abandon you. And I think what you have to remember during this season that we're in, and maybe it's not happening right now with you, but maybe in the future it has, or maybe in the past, and you haven't gotten through it. Well, as our lead pastor said today, or in this message, was our source, guys, ultimately is knowing that Jesus is with us. He's never going to leave you. The Bible also says in the book of Psalms that our God is a father to the fatherless. And so whatever your story is that God is writing on a big piece of canvas in our world today, remember that he loves you. He's with you. He's never going to leave you. He's never going to forsake you. And so as you go out, tell yourself that truth, is that God is with you in a world we're living in. And I tell you, when you tell yourself that truth, you're going to walk in a confidence, a quiet confidence that no one else, like they're going to wonder what you have. And then you can share with them who Jesus is and what Jesus has done in your life. And so, man, I tell you, that was just a powerful clip. Make sure you go back, watch it again. And if you're battling with that and maybe some things from the past, just look up, because God is up and he's everywhere. And he's going to be right there ready for you to crawl into his lap and say, God, you know what? I need you now more than ever. And so if that's you, just know we're praying for you. We care for you. We love you. But make sure you join us for week 2 coming up this Sunday. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And all of you out there doing Love Week, I've heard great stories already. And even for myself, doing these random acts of kindness has been pretty cool. Sharing the love of people, not even expecting it. And it's pretty awesome too. So make sure you get out there and get into a project. And we hope to see you Sunday at any of our campuses or online. But I pray that you and your family and everybody's just doing absolutely incredibly well. And know here at Waters Edge Church, we love you, we care for you, and we are with you. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. See you.